Now we're moving on to the program. Right. Yes, it's live. So we're going to move on to the next portion of the program. Um, Now it's for our Emerging Executives Program graduation. So many of you may know that as part of HITEC, our sponsors have an opportunity to really sort of nominate their high-rising directors, managers, employees in technology, and they get this sort of great 9-month curriculum of professional development. And much of the development that they receive is through the program itself and being mentored by a CIO, an individual within a senior individual within many of our sponsor companies as well. One individual in particular has done a phenomenal job with this particular program. Her name is Anne Marie Yazzie, works for Cisco. And Anne Marie does this as a volunteer, and once she took over the program, we really saw an amazing sort of rise in the number of EEPs that were graduating over time. The program has been revamped, and it's really to her credit and to what she's been able to do with many of her partners as well. But I'm also really proud of the fact that was it 3 years ago, she was also named as Member of the Year, right? 3 years ago. So I want you to give me a really warm welcome for my friend, Anne Marie Ozzie.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm really happy to be here, closing the day today, and I'm between you and the drinks later at the gala for those that are attending. So I wanted to introduce Joaquin, who's going to be my partner in crime today, and Joaquin Ballestero, come up here. Joaquin is an IT director at Marriott International, and you've been a mentor 2 years now?
Yes.
And he's on all the virtual calls. He attends the summits. He sits through our all-day sessions. He's really dedicated. We get great feedback from his mentees. He's sitting right here in the second row, Ricardo. So he's really seems to be getting along quite well there.
Yes.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about the program. I think the majority of you know what the purpose of the program is to develop that emerging talent, and the push-up, pull-up that Andre always used to get on stage and talk about, and Alberto. So a little bit about the program. We had it's evolved. It's the fourth cohort that I lead. It's a 9-month program. This year we had a kickoff session in Dallas at the summit, and we spent a full day together. And yesterday we spent a full day together as well to close the session. We have virtual sessions almost on a monthly basis from the kickoff till now. So we had 7, and they're listed up there. I'm not going to go through all of them. From soft skills to the financial side to the technical skills. And the sessions were led by a lot of the volunteers from the sponsor community. So I want to thank all the sponsors. I'm not going to go through all the names that are up there, but they're a great bunch of folks. They usually change from cohort to cohort. We get new faces, some that come back consistently throughout the cohorts. But we couldn't do it without the sponsors that are there. So thank you very much, and a hand to those that are here in the audience. So the applications for the new cohort, for the new EEP that's launching, will be December 1st. For those that are sponsors and want to submit applications, those are the deadlines. And by January 15th, we hope to have them all ready and announced, as long as we get them in by December 1st. So hopefully we'll get a whole new crew of folks to join the program. I'm going to hand it to Joaquin for the next slide.
Sure. We wanted to talk about some of the accomplishments and what the graduates are saying. And it's really a good positive experience. 70% have had career growth and increased role responsibility. 70% have stated that mentoring relationships are most valuable about the program. And 50% of graduates continue to meet their mentors even after the program has gone on.
Go ahead. Do you want to talk a little bit about it? And then we'll call them up.
Oh, sure.
These are the fabulous 8.
I'm sorry. I'm good.
This is what happens when you prep like an hour before. So we had Last year, I had two of the mentees come up to stage do TED Talks.
Yes.
All
So
right.
we're going to have each
Thank
of them.
you.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
My memory came back. Sorry. It goes with the gray hair. So we're going to have each of them give a positive word about their experience with it, and we'll have a brief discussion, and they'll come by and give a
Yep.
candid remark from there.
So I'm going to just call them real quick. Have you come stand here to this side of the stage. I'm not going to try to say left or right because it's probably something different for everybody.
Yeah.
So
And we're lining up by name.
we're lining up by the name.
Yes.
That way you make it easier. So Jennifer Boysick,
Jennifer?
Juan Gaviria, Bastier Rosario, Pat Camilo, Yamila Harris, Andres Vasquez, Joe Davila, and Jose. I'm going to say it right. I'm going to say it right just for you. Mingorance. All right. And we need a microphone.
Or I can yell.
No, we need a microphone.
Yeah.
We need a hand mic.
You want me to give them?
Maria, can we get a hand mic? All right.
Please come.
And thank you to Ernie from Accenture, one of the mentors in the program. I don't know where Ernie is, Ernie back there, who suggested this format, because so many people came forth.
All right. First, Jennifer.
All right, thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Jennifer Boysick, and I'm a business development manager at Cisco. And my word is fearless. My mentor sponsor was Ramon Baez. How many of you know Ramon? Yes. Ball of energy. He was an amazing mentor because, and I also want to thank Anne-Marie, to be honest, because you matched me with an incredible sponsor. And what I want to share with everyone is that I was at a point in my career where I was at a crossroads and I had to make a difficult decision between two different roles, one going into a more technical engineering path or going into business development. After my MBA and 10 years at Cisco, it was a big decision for me in making that pivot in my career. Met with Ramon, and he spent the time with me to really evaluate the decisions, and I took the more fearless route and took on more of the business development role, which I've been in for 6 months and absolutely loving it. So I highly recommend those of you that are wanting to be sponsors. It really makes a difference in our lives as mentees, and absolutely encourage you to get involved. Thanks.
So I had a couple of things lined up in my mind, but as I really think about it, to be honest, my word was explore. And I'm up here only for one reason, is because my executive advisor, Jonathan Echeverria from Bank of America, one of the things we talked about was getting out of your comfort zone, and I hate public speaking. But this year I've gone out, I've done interviews, I've done public speaking, and I've just grown as an individual, and I've done things I wouldn't have done without his help. So, for that, I want to thank ADP for letting me be in the program, and Marie for all your help, HITEC, and then most of all, Jonathan, wherever you are. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bastier Rosario. I'm actually a senior service engineer at Microsoft, so it's part of the progression made by this program. For me, going from low-income teen mom to successful engineer at Microsoft has been a very interesting journey. However, the learnings and the mentorship from this program has actually enabled me to look at my career from a completely different perspective. And as a result, I have been able to make huge strides in my career in a very short period of time. Therefore, I will be summarizing my experience with the EPP program as a catalyst for me personally and for my career. So, muchas gracias.
So I'm going to make it simple. The EEP program for me is confirmation. For many years in the company, I've been working so hard, workaholic, many hours, volunteer, no volunteers. But at some point, I stop and look myself, am I doing the right thing? Within the company, you ask around, and everybody can say, yes, you're doing it, but you're in-house. Sometimes you have to go out and see what other people say. And I'm seeing a lot of leaders here who actually have done the same thing, and now they're being successful. So for me, the EEP program is a confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. Thank you.
I have to say, I was struggling to find one word, so I decided to to stick with invigorating. You know, for me, whether it's the really incredible relationships that I've been able to build, the genuine friendships, the candid feedback, the mentorship, the keen insights, so many inspirational stories. Really, it's been the commitment to push up and pull up. And most importantly, it's been the opportunity to be able to pay it forward. And to be standing here today, to know that I'm going to be part of the advisory board, and really have the opportunity to pay it forward and hopefully help others. All I would say is if you are a company that is a sponsor, encourage your rising stars to participate. If you are sitting in the audience and this sounds like something that you're interested in, speak to the individuals in your company so that you can be nominated and be a part of the program. So thank you to everybody.
Thank you, Yamile. Andres Vasquez, I'm part of the executive program thanks to Schneider Electric. Yvonne, thank you so much. This is a great opportunity. I was thinking in several words, and people here already share part of this. For me, the most important and the only one that I can use is familia. And it is totally true. This is the best way to grow your network of support, to be a Latino IT professional and have your peers, your friends, working with you in order to grow together and support each other. So please, I encourage every single one of you to support this program. Thanks, Marie. Thanks, the C-Level, my mentor, Jorge. Excellent lessons. And I'm glad to keep going with the program and with the organization. Thank you so much.
My name is Joe Davila. You can call me El Güero Frijolero or Jose Horacio. Take your pick. But others, they know me as Joe. And my word is authenticity. You can only be who you are. And you can join a company like KPMG and think, well, there's one way that all partners are, but that's not true. And authenticity for me has been demonstrated throughout and started as a hypothesis here that, well, maybe that might work. And then I see and hear in all the stories from each of your experiences that have made you the leaders, the Latino leaders that you are today in technology. And that theory has become proof that authenticity is what gets you to better connectedness and trust with the people that you work with. And as a result of that, and my connection to my very loving and very authentic mentor, Rosa, you've inspired me to write a white paper during this time. So I've come with a copy of the white paper for you. Thank you again.
Can you hear me? Good afternoon. I'm Jose Ignacio Mingorance. I go by Nacho Mingorance. I was told not to get out of control speaking. I'm from southern Spain, so we love to talk. So first of all, I'm going to say that first I want to thank Fannie Mae. Especially, I want to thank my former boss and also continues to be my mentor, Mike Garcia, for actually signing me up for the program. Also, I want to thank my mentor, Dr. Pablo Molina. I got the privilege to be mentored by him, although I don't know if the feeling is mutual, but so if you know Dr. Molina, you know what I mean by that. The word that I picked was energized. Why am I energized? Because this program, not only the program, but also HITEC, since we joined HITEC, I feel energized of all the possibilities that I can achieve in my career. I think Guillermo, the CIO of Cisco, said it and resonated with me, stayed with me, because I was a long-time career test engineer. And then I switched careers, very, very uncomfortable. But he said, get comfortable, be uncomfortable. And that was in the HITEC session in Capital One almost 2 years ago. And I'm energized about that. I also am energized about what I can do for the community. I see a lot of good leaders here. And how much you're lifting up, the push up to pull up. I'm trying to look for ways of how I can help the community and help others kind of follow our paths, because I think with our community needs help to get them there. So, but thank you so much.
Anne-Marie, hold on. Someone left the phone up here. Okay, it's up here.
It's Andres.
Oh, it's on. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let me get
We're
it.
going to get the awards ceremony started. Okay, come over here, Jack.
Well,
Come,
okay, sorry.
Joaquin, stand with me.
You want me to stand with you?
Yes, yeah, I do.
Ah,
I do.
I thought I was
Staying
the doer.
right here.
I
right
thought I was
here.
the doer. Okay.
No, you're not the doer. We have Maria who's going to help us from 305, and they've been a great help, and we'll make it work.
All right.
All right. So I want to congratulate the class of, I guess, 2017 Emerging Executive Program for HITEC, and we're going to get on a roll. So as we call you up, please come up. We're trying to make it as fast and efficient as possible. So Alberto Acosta. Thank you. So if you want to, I guess grab a seat. And just for the mentees, we're going to do the picture, mentees, mentors. So please do not leave and just congregate back up here as soon as the session is done. All right.
So next is Romer Aponte.
And they are alphabetical, so if you know you're coming up, maybe you can start making your way to the stage. Thank you. Thank you, Romer. Congratulations. Raquel Banderas, who is not here with us today, and I failed to take her off the... She was here yesterday. All right. Jennifer Boysick. Congratulations. Thank you. Claudio Borger. Felicidades. Congrats. All right.
Yeah, that Burnside.
Congratulations. All right. Pat Camilo. All right. Okay, all right. Got to get on the ball here. All right.
Gloria Hosidi.
Gloria.
Gloria.
Gloria was here. Gloria Candelario. There she is.
There she is.
Congrats, Gloria. Felicidades. You want to hold it? Thank you. And it's a bit hard to read with the reflection of the light, so that's why we're going to keep going this way. All right. Diego Chavez. Congratulations, Diego. Thank you. Congrats.
Joe Davila.
Congratulations. All right. Lucy Elliott. Congratulations, Lucy. Thank you. Francisco Galdames. Where's Francisco? Francisco is not here. All right. Do the next one.
Albert Garcia.
It's coming. Just because you used to work for Cisco doesn't mean you can harass me. Congrats. All right. Juan Gaviria. Congratulations. Adriana González. Congratulations, Adriana.
Carolyn Guglia.
We practiced people's names, and
Yes.
this was the one that we were going to mess up. Felicidades. All right. Yamila Harris. Felicidades. Anita Iglesias. Congratulations.
Marisa Jimenez.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. José Mingorance. Gisela Moreno. I know. Congratulations. You hold it. See, you got your. All right.
Thank
Here,
you.
like me here. Put your hand away. Give me the other one.
Here,
All right.
thank you.
All right. I got it.
So I did the same thing in the summer. It was my middle finger. Yeah. I had a brace on it for 2 months, and I was picked on like no end.
Carolyn Mueller.
Sherilyn.
Sherilyn, sorry.
Yep. Congratulations. Gerardo Peláez. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Whatever one works. Literally.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations.
Arturo Ramirez. Congratulations.
Congrats. All right. José Rivas. You can.
Gabriel Fortes.
Sí, that's Gaby. Hector Rodríguez. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Congrats. Sandra Rojas. Thank you. I'll do it. Baz.
Okay, thank you.
I'll do it by the short name. Baz Rosario. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Sanderman.
Congratulations. Salvador Segura. Thank you.
Marcia Sequillera.
Felicidades. You're welcome. You want to hold it?
Yeah.
All right.
One of us has to.
Thank you, Marcia. All right. Mario Urquilla. Congratulations.
Andres Vasquez.
What an honor. Yeah. But I just was an employee. I think you did. I think he's working for Jorge now. Tell me later. All right. All right, Ivan Vega. Congratulations.
Ricardo Whittington.
That was within. All right. All right. So I think we missed David Cartagena, who's standing very patiently in the corner. Somewhere the slide. So, Maria, can we just get a plaque for the picture and we'll make sure? All right, that's yours. We'll make sure. Okay. David doesn't take it. All right. Congratulations. Sure. No, these are the ones at the end. All right, we'll go back.
Alberto Ponte.
No, it's not Alberto Ponte.
Oh, it's on it.
It is Alberto Jimenez. We had three Albertos. Yes.
I got you.
All right, here you go. And we have a few folks that couldn't join us today, but we're here in spirit. So Alberto Aponte. We have Donna Boyd. Camila Casal, who's getting married Saturday, so she's not here. And Janine Ellen, who was stuck in Puerto Rico and unfortunately couldn't make the logistics work to get a flight out. And Cesar Galvez from HP as well. And Sam Sanchez. So I think that, yep, I think that was it. Well, thank you very much to everyone.
Well, thank you both. Thank you, Anne-Marie, as always. Jack, thank you for helping us out. So remember when we talked about inspiration? It's this type of thing that sort of fills me up, at least on a personal level. So I love seeing the smiles and the one-word descriptions of what it meant to them to be part of a program like that. So we highly encourage you to participate, reserve a slot, talk to your employer, be a sponsor so that you can continue to feed this pipeline as well. So in closing, we do have a few housekeeping items that we do want to remind you about. So remember we'll be sending the surveys. It only takes a few minutes, 3 minutes, but it's valuable information that we want you to provide us. As we mentioned, we continue to listen to all of you. We want to understand how do we drive content, what do you want to hear about, what would you like to see, what can we do better. So it is important for us. So please, I encourage you to participate in the survey if you can. Again, it only takes a few moments to do so. So the little blue badges that you have around your necks, please remember to bring those with you tomorrow. It will assist us in the process. You'll need those to get through. And remember to show up a little bit early because you will have to go through security again. And so we've had a great day already. We're only halfway through the summit. We know that we've got the HITEC Awards later tonight and the gala if you chose to attend, and if you've had reservations to be able to attend the event. It'll be another signature component of what happens here in the Silicon Valley. So we're really excited about that as well. Now remember, if you are attending, the reception starts at 6. Shuttles are available outside of Building 6 to get you back to the Marriott. And please remember to also check out any of our social media on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and on Facebook. Ensure that you hashtag HITEC Leaders. We love to see all the pictures, all the selfies, everything that you put together for us. And share with us your experience and tell the world about what a wonderful organization this is. As you can tell, I'm a very passionate individual about this organization. It's been a great ride over the last 8 years that I've been a part of this. And hopefully, you all had a little taste of what it's like if you're new to the organization. And if you continue to visit us on a consistent basis, I know there's a number of familiar faces out there that we continue to fuel your passion as well, and you continue to inspire others the way that many before us have done so. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 9 a.m. here for day 2, and enjoy the rest of the evening.